Okay, for the next match of that group,
Okay, for the next match of that group,
which will be played
which will be played
simultaneously or side by side,
simultaneously or side by side,
we have
we have
host
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 Ivory Coast versus Equatorial
Ivory
Guinea.
Coast versus Equatorial Guinea.
So, what do you expect from these
So,
two
what do you
sides? Knowing
expect
that
from these two sides? Knowing
a
that
win from
a win from
the Ivorians will
the
put them in
Ivorians will
second place or
put them
top
in
of the group,
second place or top of the group,
and also
and
a win
also
for Equatorial Guinea
a
will
win
cement
for
their
Equatorial
place
Guinea will
also
cement their
at the
place
top of the group.
also at the top of the group.
So a
Well,
win
now,
for either side
A win for either
will give
side
advantage
will give advantage
to either of the team that
to
won.
either of the team that won.
But a win for Equatorial Guinea will
But a win for Equatorial
automatically
Guinea will
knock out
automatically
the
knock out
Ivorians.
the Ivorians.
So how do you think the Ivorians
So
will
how do
approach
you
this match?
think
Knowing that
the
they are
Ivorians will
playing a
approach this
very
match? Knowing that
dangerous
they are
Equatorial
playing
Guinea
very
side.
dangerous to Equatorial Guinea side.
well, the problem here is actually what each team is going out for. Now, this we've seen this tournament so far that the Equatorial Guineans are actually, they know now that they've qualified practically. Now, what is left for them is actually what they are going to play for. The pressure is not on them. The pressure is entirely on the Ivorians. They started the tournament well until they got that defeat by Nigeria, and all tables turned against them. Be that as it may, I would expect them to still go out for it. We saw influential players come up against Nigeria. Just that Nigeria just had that edge of being very solid against them. We've seen these Equatorial Guineans, as much as they've actually scored and they've had a good tournament, their strength has been their attack. Their defense has not been the best. They've scored 5 goals, conceded 3 already. Their defense has not been the best because we saw, even as bad as the Guinea-Bissau team was, they were able to put 2 goals against them, and it could have been more. Could have been more actually, if not that profligate finishing from the Guinea-Bissau side. So what I would expect from them for this match tomorrow, they should just take it easy. They know they have qualified. They know they have qualified. The fans are going to be against them. The ref is going to gradually going to tilt towards the Ivorians to try and see how they can keep them in the tournament. But if the Equatorial Guineans actually are able to just try and do their best, not maybe play out for a draw, because actually a draw will still mean that both teams actually might make it to the next stage. Play out for a draw so that they don't drop out of that second or first position in the group. They should at least finish second so that they can get a favorable draw in the next round. Because those teams that are going to end as third place teams are really going to have very tough draws in the next round. So I would just hope they can actually maintain it. Then for the Ivorians, it's all down to whatever they can bring up to the table. They started the tournament in very sweet fashion until Nigeria were able to bring down the elephants. I was surprised that Eagles were able to defeat the elephants. Well, you know what they say. It's not about the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. So
Dog.
No.
yeah. So what I'll be expecting, what I'll be expecting in this from the Ivorians tomorrow is a very good compact play. What they did against the Nigerians was not bad. They actually had a very good game against the Nigerians, except that the Nigerians were just solid. And I believe if they do likewise against Equatorial Guinea, they will get their win. I'm very, very sure of that. Because I looked at that Equatorial Guinean side. I'm very sure the coach might want to rest one or two of the players. He might say, okay, based on age and other considerations, Nsue might just get a rest because we know how difficult the conditions have been in Ivory Coast and Abidjan,
Yeah.
specifically throughout the tournament. Has not been easy. We heard of the issue with Ali Cisse where he had to be hospitalized. So a lot of conditions might just warrant the coach to say, okay, since we've practically qualified, let's just take it easy. After all, the Ivorians are the host. So, but what I would just expect the elephants to do, just go out, play as they have played. Don't do anything more, don't do anything less. And I'm sure they will be able to get the victory over the Equatorial Guinean side.
You said victory
You
sure.
should be
If
sure
the
if
Equatorial Guinea
the
side,
Equatorial
if
Guinea start,
the host Ivory Coast um, uh, play to their strengths and ensure that they keep their backline tight. But you expect that there will be a lot of pressure coming in from the fans, being the host nation, there will be a lot of pressure
There's
coming in from
pressure
their
coming in
fans.
from their fans.
Do you expect
Do
that
you expect that
the Ivorians
the Ivorians
can maintain that
can
pressure, can
maintain
keep
that
up with
pressure,
that
can
pressure
keep up
coming
with
in
that
from their
pressure
fans?
coming in from their fans?
They have to. They have to. This is where big players actually show themselves. We've seen the likes of Frank Kessié, Sejourier, Sekou Fofana, who is actually one of the players I rated coming into this tournament, and he has not proved me wrong. He has practically carried this elephant team on his shoulders. Ibrahima Sangare. These are players who, on a good day, can hold their own anytime. So I don't think the pressure should get to them. In fact, they call this pressure upon themselves. It's nothing. It's nothing. This is what team plays for. This is the advantage every home team actually wants. No team wants to play home advantage. So it's unfortunate that the pressure has come, but they have to just play to their strength and ensure that they're able to get the victory they need in tomorrow's match, because they need that victory. Actually, they need that victory. Although I doubt they might be able to still top the group, because I'm looking at the possibility where they might get the victory and Nigeria will also get the victory against Guinea-Bissau. They might have to come second, but they just need to get that victory and actually get the fans back on their side.